Welcome back to the channel. Now in this video we are going to be considering a new aspect, which is limnology. Limnology is simply the branch of aquatic studies that deals with the study of freshwater bodies, and that is why we are considering the topic freshwater bodies, aquatic zonation. That is our main focus is going to be on the zonation of the freshwater body today. But before that, how about we take a look at what the freshwater body is? First, the freshwater body is simply any water that has zero dissolved salt. No dissolved salt. So it has the range of the saltiness is from 0 to 0.5 parts per thousand. So this is PPT, which means parts per thousands. So this is the salt content of the freshwater body. It has 0 to 0.5% PPT. Now, any water body that has above that is not considered as a freshwater. Any water that has from 1 and above, say 1 to 33 exactly, 1 to 33 parts per thousand is seen as an estuary, and anyone that has above 33% is going to be seen as a marine water. So once it has below 1 and 0.5, then it is considered as a freshwater. Now freshwater are commonly grouped into two, and they are the lotic and the lentic. Now, lotic simply means water that are flowing fast flowing or fast moving water. While the lentic means slow moving water or stagnant. So stagnant water are called lentic, and the flowing water are called the lotic. So examples of this, we have the rivers and streams. And example of this, we have ponds, we have lakes. Alright, so now all of these water bodies actually look alike, but in further video, there is a video that we made that we talked about the differences between them. They all have their individual peculiarities. So in this video, we are going to be looking at the zonation of the lake ecosystem, the lake water body. So the zonation in the lake system. So a typical lake is shaped this way, takes this shape. Now, and then this is the water. So it forms this basin and then filled with water. Alright. Now, from this region, from the land, which is the shore, to the region where plants subsist, to the portion of the water where plants subsist. You remember we have different types of plants that grow in the water. The ones that grow on the shore, there are some that are floating, there are some that are submerged, and there are some that are emergent. So the emergent ones are the ones that protrude through the water. The submerged are the ones that are lying under the water. But my point is this, that from this shore to any point in that lake system where plants grow is called the littoral zone. And as a matter of fact, littoral. The word littoral is gotten from a Latin word littoris, which means shore, close to the shore. So from here to here we have the littoral zone. Now, in the marine ecosystem, the littoral zone is the same as it can be likened to the intertidal zone. intertidal zone. So if this basin, during high tide, if it fills up, it always has this side as it always overflows to this shore. All right. Now, from any point from that littoral zone into the open water is what you call the limnetic zone. The limnetic zone. Now, the limnetic zone is comparable to the oceanic province of the marine ecosystem. So, littoral zone is equivalent to the neritic zone, neritic province, where the intertidal zone lie. So, and the limnetic zone is equivalent to the could be likened to the oceanic province of the marine ecosystem. All right. Now, so the zone here, any zone above this, around here, is called the euphotic zone. The euphotic. Now, euphotic is gotten from two Greek words, eu, which means true. We have eu, which means true, and photic, which is gotten from the word photos, which means light. So it means that this region is well lit. So it experiences abundant amount of sunlight. Now, doesn't mean that this region too doesn't experience sunlight, but I'm talking about like in the open water now. This is the open water here. This is the littoral zone that is close to the land. So we consider all of these areas too are also euphotic. But from the open waters, the euphotic zone is around this region. Now, after the euphotic zone, you come across a zone called the profundal zone. The profundal zone simply means, profundo means deep. So, simply means the deeper zone of the water that is not necessarily enjoying enough light and is not is not as much dark, but is not enjoying light like the euphotic zone. So then after the profundal zone, we have the aphotic zone. The aphotic zone. So, and in fact, in some classification, you see that the profundal zone is the same as the aphotic zone. Of course, because the profundal zone doesn't enjoy as much light. Then, after the aphotic zone, all of the region lining this place is called the benthic zone or the benthic region. The benthic zone or the benthic region. Alright, so that is basically it on the aquatic zonation of a lake. So we have the littoral zone and the open water zone, which is the limnetic zone. Then we have the euphotic. Basically, we can classify them as euphotic and aphotic zone. Aphotic means not photic, that is, does not enjoy enough light. So then we have the deep waters, which is the profundal zone, and the sea at the lake floor, the floor of that basin, and that is the benthic zone. So with this, we come to the end of the video on aquatic zonation. We are going to, click next to watch the next video, which is on lake stratification, which is a very, very fundamental property of the lake during certain seasons. Thank you. If you did gain value out of this video, do well to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.